time, and more hair. Try Hair Grow today to feel and look your best. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS. Look younger and feel more confident with Hair Grow by New Nordic at NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
Turn to Turner Security.
Hey, it's Brian, and we've relied on Turner Security for systems here at WGNS and Big GTV for many years. Their advanced security solutions with real-time monitoring and automation keep us safe. Plus, their expert IT service ensures our tech runs smoothly, from networks, computers to troubleshooting. Their team tailors solutions to our needs, and I highly recommend them for home or business solutions for you.
Turn to Turner Security.
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Good morning, everybody. Johnny B, so glad to be back. Brian, I think this is the first time in 4 weeks. I was gone 2 weeks in Costa Rica, and then last week, I'm not sure who's more at fault, you or me. I think it's equal.
Equal chances of.
But I feel like the dummy that, you know, I just get focused on patriotic songs since Friday fell on July 4th, and I just fly on down here, and the place is just locked up tighter than a drum.
Yeah, I mean, had last Friday been the 3rd, it would have been fine.
That's right.
Or any other day, honestly, in June or July.
Well, this was the first time I learned. Do y'all have a name for the recorded voice, the lady that speaks?
Beatrice.
Named
after
Avon's base.
Base, yeah.
The door is unlocked. This was the first time.
Did it say it was unlocked?
No.
Okay, good.
Instead, it said...
away.
It said no. It said you can leave a recording.
Oh, did you leave one?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go back and look at that one.
No, you better erase it. And after I left the recording, she said, now. So I didn't know that you could do that, though.
I
guess
I've never listened to one of those recordings. So.
But I'm glad to be here and glad to see you, Brian. Glad you're doing well.
You were a part of the Stones one week, right?
Yep. And so anyway, and it's my daughter from Florida and my granddaughter and my granddaughter's dad are all coming in today to spend a couple of days with me. And because she's going to be moving, she has sold her condo. Well, she got a contract on her condo in Miami, and she's moving to Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm excited about that. But anyway, I think we're going to be talking about that and looking around for. But she's going to try to live in the Chattanooga area, I think, where my other daughter is, and because Ellisini, I call her, has some special needs, and she's trying to find the right school. That's the main focus. So we'll be doing some research on that. But I'm excited for the weekend to have some company.
How about that?
And I finally got my pontoon boat and my jet ski in the water. This has been a crazy spring. This has been the craziest spring and early summer. With all the rain, my garden is absolutely pathetic this year.
Is it?
And I hear that that's true with a lot of people's gardens. And then I could never find enough good weather to get the boats in, but I finally got them both in and docked, and so I just need to clean them up a little bit for the fam. So anyway,
and you had to go and have gallstones removed or something. Gallbladder. Because of gallstones?
No, they never say anything about gallstones. But I'll try not to get too graphic. But I went back and I actually went to Costa Rica, came back, had my doctor's appointment for them to do the follow-up and release me. You know, you have to have a follow-up visit, and then you're officially released. And this young nurse assistant or nurse practitioner, whatever they're called, a physician's assistant, was one checking me out, and he looked at all my numerous little incisions there, and then they make sure I was feeling okay and everything was normal. They had good appetite. But then he said, let me read you. He said, He looked at me and said, "You had one nasty gallbladder." He said, "Let me read from your chart." And he started reading. He said, "Acute, gangrenous," and then some other fancy word for infection, and one other word. And I went, so it was literally becoming gangrene. And,
oh, wow.
And he said, "You could have gone into sepsis, man." He said, "You good? You got to get that thing out." So it was more than a little gallstone thing.
I don't remember how long ago it was, but I suffered for about two years trying to figure out why I was having problems eating certain foods.
Right.
You know, if it's hard to digest or like broccoli, anything green, salads, it would just get so sick. And it turns out that it didn't show up on imaging, but the gall fluid or whatever that is.
Gall.
Yeah. Mine was like sand.
Oh, my dear.
Instead of the fluid. And so if it had to work really hard, it was like trying to push sand through. And that's what would make me feel sick. So they took mine out and been okay since.
Well, I remember you telling me that how long, and what was interesting about that, I talked to other people, including some of the staff, that said they suffered for months. Mine came on like this.
Yeah, because yours was gangrenous.
I know, but that would make you think, how long was it going bad, though? To get to that stage where it was just totally blah. That's why I still can't reconcile the fact that this had to have been going on for years, and yet, bam, it just hits me one night.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. But I'm just praising the Lord. Up there in little old Sparta, I was one of the best surgeons. I was so impressed with him and his crew, and they hired him away from some place up in Ohio or something, and he's the guy. And really had a good experience. So.
And had a good robot, apparently, if you had your three little incisions.
That's right. I think I had 4.
4?
And they were glued, super glued shut, you know. That's been interesting to itch and get that stuff scraped off. But anyway, enough about that. We're going to go back in history yesterday, July the 10th, Brian, and we're going to go from most recent, starting 1 year ago, July 10th, 2024, and then we'll go back in time. And so the first one, I want to test your knowledge again. Does the name Dave Loggins resonate with you at all?
Was that Kenny Loggins' father?
His cousin.
Okay. I just made that up. I know Kenny Loggins from the 80s.
Yeah. Well, that's about the same. They're first cousins, and Dave Loggins came from up around Knoxville. But heck of a songwriter. Very underrated. He's kind of under the radar. People say Loggins, they'll think of Kenny, but Dave had some. Just listen to the first part of this first song and see if this might bring something back to you, okay?
All right.
Because this one he wrote and recorded in 1974. Had a big pop hit on it. But he died on July 10th last year, age 76. And but here is his biggest hit of his career. See if you remember ever hearing this song, Brian. Please come to Boston for the springtime. I'm staying here with some friends, and they got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk by a cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston. She said no. Boy, you come home to me. She said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold, and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver, see the snowfall. We'll move up in the mountains so far that we can't be found, and throw I love you echoes down the canyons. Then lie awake at night until they come back around. Please come to Denver. She said no. Boy, you come home to me. She said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee. Now that drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt it's ever gonna stop. But of all the dreams I've lost or found, and all that I ain't got, I need somebody I can cling to, somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone is just too hard to live. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars that fell from the sky living up on the hill. Please come to LA, she just said no. Boy, you come home to me. She said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down?
Unknown caller.
Sorry about that. LA ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee. Yeah, I'm the number one fan of the man from Tennessee. Wow. What a songwriter. I gotta make sure I've got that ringer on that phone off. Sorry about that, folks, but man, what a songwriter. I'm gonna do, Lord willing, 3 more of his tunes. None of them the hit, like Please Come to Boston, none of them as well known. In fact, these songs are rather obscure, and you folks out there may be hearing these for the first time, but it shows the incredible talent, genius, songwriting, poetic brain, and skill that Dave Loggins had, and God rest him. This first one is I read he was inspired by sitting in a bar or tavern one night, and an old woman comes in kind of begging for change and this and that, and selling little trinkets or something, and it made him think of this song and create it. It's called Sunset Woman. Long-haired harlot, she comes a-dancing, eyes on her chances. I know her kind, ribbons of a scarlet, I've seen them untangling and wrapping around a poor boy's mind. Sunset woman, nobody needs you. You're a worthless woman, just an aging overnight friend. Sunset woman, nobody needs to be drowned in your wishing well of sin. A rock and roll tavern, she's just like a fixture there, looking to pull a stare from the 5 o'clock crowd. Finding no takers for yesterday's papers, she leaves, boy, and takes a back door out. Sunset woman, nobody needs you. You're a worthless woman, you're just an aging overnight overnight friend. Sun said, woman, nobody needs to be drowned in your wishing well of sin. Ah, but Lord, those mistress' eyes in disbelief as she was leaving. Her youth was burned, the heads she once turned, where they're gone. Ah, but Lord, give her my smile and my coat to a soul worth saving. And see for me, she finds her way back home. Sun said, woman, nobody needs you. You're a worthless woman. You're just an Asian overnight friend. Sun said, woman, nobody needs to be drowned in your wishing well of sin. No one needs to be drowned in your wishing well of sin. I just think it's an incredible song. Sad, yes. Brutal, maybe, but incredible. And love this song he wrote entitled Good Side of Tomorrow. Glenn Campbell loved it enough that he recorded it. So tell me Dave Loggins wasn't a songwriter. Anybody who has Glenn Campbell cover one of your songs, you are a songwriter, let me tell you. Good Side of Tomorrow. Good Side of Tomorrow. We all who are living seek a reason for our being. From early youth we search for truth to justify our lives, and we live in fear each night that we won't see the morning sunlight. So we become a Sunday people who crowd beneath that steeple and search our hearts for answers we hope somehow we'll find. Yet a simple prayer rest your weary soul and ease your troubled mind simply by saying, Lord, forgive me, help make me strong. I've a will to live, but it's almost gone. And I don't want for nothing that I lost along the way. I just want to trade my sorrows for the good side of tomorrow. Today, we all are rapidly aging, and our lives are quickly fading and rushing to a destiny we could long ago foresee. Yet each of us must decide, is this all there is to life? And will I find my place in eternity simply by saying, Lord, forgive me, please help make me strong. I've a will to live, but it's almost gone. And I don't want for nothing that I lost along the way. Just want to trade my sorrows for the good side of tomorrow. Today, I just want to trade my sorrows for the good side of tomorrow. Today. Another fantastic song by Dave Loggins. And this last one is so cute. And I've not been able to find what was the inspiration for this. But it's so creative, so imaginative. It just shows his brilliance. God rest his soul. But it's called Lady in an Orange Silk Blouse. I awakened just yesterday morning, and I found myself without very much to do. Well, in trying to keep busy, my mind began to wander, and I found myself thinking about you. And our chance to fly that airline to come knocking on your door said you wanted to see the world from the clouds. 'Cause I love my little lady with the strawberry red hair, freckles, and an orange silk blouse. Started reading over some letters, the ones we used to write, but I kept them well hidden in a drawer. Some wrinkled up old cards of the places where she'd been, and a lock of hair that once she wore. And she deserved so much more than I could give her. Yet I loved her more than the law should allow. Hey, I miss my little lady with the strawberry red hair, freckles, and an orange silk blouse. But now she's just a memory of how good life was for me. She's a lady in every sense of the word. She's entitled to her own ideas about what she'd like to be. If she's happy, then I'm happy for her. But sometimes on those rainy, dreary Sunday afternoons, when I'm sleeping, I think I hear her call my name. Thought I felt her arms around me, so I kiss her on the cheek. But I awakened and it was only a dream. She'll never know the love I have for her inside my heart. When she was here, she made me very proud. And I have known my little lady with the strawberry red hair, freckles, and an orange silk blouse. You know I love my little lady with the strawberry red hair, freckles, and an orange silk blouse. What a cute song. God rest the soul, Dave Loggins. So we'll move back in time to 1991, when Alan Jackson released a song that he co-wrote with Keith Stigall and Roger Murrah, entitled Don't Rock the Jukebox, and it hit number 1 on July 10th, 1991. Don't rock the jukebox, I wanna hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stone. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. But before you drop that quarter, keep one thing in mind. You got a heartbroken hillbilly standing here in line. I've been down and lonely ever since you left. Before you punch that number, could I make one request? Don't rock the jukebox, yeah, I wanna hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for those Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox, play me a country song. I ain't got nothing against rock and roll, but when your heart's been broken, you need a song that's slow. There ain't nothing like a steel guitar to drown a memory. Before you spend your money, baby, play a song for me. the jukebox. I wanna hear some Jones. My heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song, yeah. Don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. And we'll be right back with our country song.
Turn to Turner Security.
Hey, it's Brian, and we've relied on Turner Security for systems here at WGNS and Big GTV for many years. Their advanced security solutions with real-time monitoring and automation keep us safe. Plus, their expert IT service ensures our tech runs smoothly, from networks, computers to troubleshooting. Their team tailors solutions to our needs, and I highly recommend them for home or business solutions for you.
Turn to Turner Security.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number with your insurance provider? At Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna, Agent Rick Hall prides himself on offering personalized service that puts you first. Every client's needs are unique. From personal home and auto coverage to tailored business insurance, Rick Hall's got you covered. Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna, where you're more than just a policy number. You're a neighbor.
This is Chip Walters, and I'm honored to be your 2024 MTAR Realtor of the Year. I'm with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, and like many of you, I've seen the real estate market shift and change. People often ask, Chip, what's really going on? Well, that's a great question, and I believe in answering with solid, factual data. So let's cut through some of the noise. I invite you to reach out. Let's have a conversation about your real estate goals and the current market trends in your neighborhood. You can find all my contact information at choosechip.net.
Good Neighbor Events is brought to you by America Pest Control, Old National Bank, and the law offices of John Day.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking. Old National Bank is in the borough on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Old National Bank at 2230 Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard, which used to be Mercury Boulevard.
Visit us and enjoy warm, homemade cookies at Old National Bank.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Now, WGNS Good Neighbor Events. This weekend brings Tennessee Youth Baseball Association's state tournament to Barfield Crescent Park. This is the state tournament for ages 3 to 15. That'll be at Barfield Park this weekend through Sunday. The Tennessee Youth Baseball Association's state tournament. The Red Cross is still critically low on blood. Phone the Red Cross at 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department's free Movies Under the Stars continues its 78th year. Enjoy free outdoor movies over at Barfield Park on Monday nights, Richard Siegel Soccer Park on Thursday evenings, Cannonsburg Village on Fridays, and at the Fountains at Gateway on Saturdays. The movies begin at dark, and this week's free movie is Despicable Me, rated PG. Don't miss this week's movie because there are only 2 after this one. And we thank the Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department for all that they do. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor Events.
Rutherford weather.
We'll see a few spotty showers and thunderstorms at times this afternoon. Blend of clouds and sunshine develops a high in the low 90s. Tonight, partly cloudy and a low near 71. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on News Radio WGNS.
Currently, it's 76.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. MTE's Drive EV program has resources for members who would like to learn more about all aspects of EVs. MTE is developing programs and educational materials to answer member questions. Learn more at driveev.com.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Oh, we're back. Johnny B. Good to be back with you folks. And Brian Barrett, my favorite radio producer in the world. I'm talking the entire planet, Brian.
Except last week.
Except last week. Yeah, I didn't. I put some expletives in front of your name.
I thought maybe you did. I could feel them coming through. Since I answered you at like 10:40.
Yeah, and you shouldn't have told me you were sleeping.
I was sleeping. I haven't slept in that long and forever. I stayed up too late. That's what started this. Staying up too late. I watched Band of Brothers.
Oh, you hadn't seen that before?
I have.
Okay, yeah,
but
that's great.
It just seemed like a good patriotic thing to do.
Well,
and then followed that with The Pacific.
Yeah. I watched, last night, I watched The Dirty Dozen.
Oh, yeah.
That's really a great movie. And I never get tired of watching. There's some movies I never get tired of watching. That's one I've watched a million times.
Yeah.
But I just had a hankering for a war movie last night, and that's the one that popped in my brain. But good. I tell you, a great movie is the original. They've remade it, but it's the original. Midway is a great movie.
Okay.
Henry Fonda in it, Charlton Heston, and who else? But it's just watched it recently.
Seen the remake.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, but I like the original better. It's more the. So, we're going to go back to July 10th, 1970. That's back when Johnny Cash was doing the Johnny Cash Show. And, you know, they broadcast that, filmed it, videoed it, whatever, at the Grand Ole Opry. They had to kind of retrofit the stage and do some things to really dress it up. You wouldn't know it's the Grand Ole Opry House. But he recorded there on July the 10th, 1970.
Would that be the Ryman at that point?
Yeah, the Ryman. That's what I meant to say. The Ryman Auditorium. That's where he, and he insisted that that's where he do it. That was one of his conditions. And but he did a live recording of one of his shows, and it was on July 10th, 1970. That was later released as the album called The Johnny Cash Show, and it became #1. And the signature song on that album became #1, and it put Chris Christopherson on the map with Sunday Morning Coming Down. And another interesting thing about that, was that on ABC? I'm trying to think. But anyway, the producers told him he couldn't sing that part about wishing I was stoned. And he basically told them where to go. And he did it exactly. I'm doing this song like it was written, folks. You know, like it shut me down.
Let's see, 58 episodes running from June 7th, 69 to March 31st, 71 on ABC.
ABC, I thought so. So we're going to do this incredible Chris Christopherson song. But one of the ways he got Johnny Cash to take notice was borrowing a helicopter and landing on Johnny Cash's yard. True story. And we lost Chris not too long ago. Passed away just a few months ago, right?
Yeah. I believe that. I know he's passed away recently.
See if you can find that date. I'm trying to remember.
Let's see. He passed away September 28th, 2024.
Yeah.
In Maui, Hawaii.
Yep. Where he living? He'll be soon be a year. God bless him. 82.
He was born in 36. Whatever that math works out to be.
But
88.
88. Wow. I was way off. Of course, that's right. He was almost as old as Willie, but not quite. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled in my closet, through my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I'd smoked my mind the night before with cigarettes and songs I'd been picking. but I lit my first and watched a small kid playing with the can that he was kicking. Then I walked across the street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And Lord, it took me back to something I lost somewhere, somehow, along the way. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalk and Sunday morning coming down. In a park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school and listened to the songs they were singing. Then I headed down the street, and somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On a Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalk and Sunday morning coming down. Incredible song by Chris Christopherson, an incredible rendition by Johnny Cash. So, going further back in time, I know I'd brought this song on June the 3rd. I don't know if that was a Friday, but I know I did a live stream with it on June the 3rd because of the first line. But it was on July 10th, again looking at yesterday in music history, that Bobby Gentry released, this song is released, Bobby Gentry's incredible #1 pop hit and country hit, Ode to Billy Joe. And Bobby Gentry is still living. Nobody knows exactly where she is, though. She turned out to be very mysterious in her old age and just really dropped out of sight. And I'm not sure her residence or even her state of residence is even known. But anyway. Written and recorded by Bobby Gentry, released July 10th, 1967, went straight to #1. I think it stayed there a pretty long time, especially on the pop charts. Excuse me. It was the 3rd of June, another sleepy, dusty Delta day. I was out chopping cotton, and my brother was baling hay. At dinner time we stopped and walked back to the house to eat. And Mama hollered out the back door, y'all remember to wipe your feet. She said, I got some news this morning from Choctaw Ridge. Today, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Papa said to Mama as she passed around the black-eyed pea, Billy Joe never had a lick of sense. Pass the biscuits, please. There's 5 more acres in the lower 40. I got a plow. And Mama said it was a shame about Billy Joe anyhow. Seems like nothing ever comes to no good up on Choctaw Ridge. And now Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Brother said he recollected when he and Tom and Billy Joe put a frog down my back at the Carroll County Picture Show. And wasn't I talking to him after church last Sunday night? I'll have another piece of apple pie, you know it just don't seem right. I saw him at the sawmill yesterday on Choctaw Ridge. And now you tell me Billy Joe's jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Excuse me. Mama said to me, child, what's happened to your appetite? I've been cooking all morning and you haven't touched a single bite. That nice young preacher, Brother Taylor, dropped by today. Said he'd be pleased to have dinner on Sunday. Oh, by the way, he said he saw a girl that looked a lot like you up on Choctaw Ridge. And she and Billy Joe was throwing something off the Tallahatchie Bridge. 1 year has come and gone since we heard the news about Billy Joe. Brother married Becky Thompson and they bought a store in Tupelo. There was a virus going round, Papa caught it, and he died last spring. Now Mama doesn't seem to want to do much of anything. And me, I spend a lot of time picking flowers up on Choctaw Ridge and drop them into the muddy waters of the Tallahatchie Bridge. And drop them into the muddy water off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Sorry I got that last line wrong, but what an incredible song. About Bobby Gentry. God bless her, wherever she may be. So let's change genres big time. Because it was on July the 10th, 1965, that the Rolling Stones' signature song, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, hit number 1. And Lord willing, we'll bring it to you right after this next commercial break.
Turn to Turner Security.
Hey, it's Brian, and we've relied on Turner Security for systems here at WGNS and Big GTV for many years. Their advanced security solutions with real-time monitoring and automation keep us safe. Plus, their expert IT service ensures our tech runs smoothly, from networks, computers, to troubleshooting. Their team tailors solutions to our needs, and I highly recommend them for home or business solutions for you.
Turn to Turner Security.
Forget those fluorescent lights and freezer burn. This ain't your average grocery run. Meet your farmer, talk a little livestock, and take home the juiciest veggies in your life. The Rutherford County Farmers Market, celebrating 50 seasons.
At Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
Real food, real people, and real local.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your really expensive limited edition sneakers and your new suit for your cousin's wedding. Except you never actually bought the suit because you can't stop buying sneakers. So you show up to the wedding looking like you're going grocery shopping. But hey, at least your sneakers will look good in the pictures. Until you're cropped out of every last one of them. So go ahead and get Progressive, so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is Kim Dunaway from Sunshine Nutrition Center. You hear me on Monday mornings at 7:20 talking about how to lead a healthier lifestyle. We carry supplements, personal care, and grocery items at both our Murfreesboro and Smyrna locations, family owned and operated since 1989.
In retirement, it's all about income. Your money, making money, and you're not spending down your principal. That's the way we do it at Retirement Income Solutions. So if you're spending down your principal or your money's not making money, keeping you ahead of inflation, check us out today at risolutions.net, risolutions.net, and make sure to join us Saturdays at noon and Sunday afternoons at 1 for Retirement Income Solutions Radio with Nathan Cox and Lindsay Cotter.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Hey, Johnny B. back with all you kind, wonderful people. God bless you all. Thank you, Brian Barrett, having me once again. Good to see you. And Brian just told me he's going to see Superman this weekend. Is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow is when I'm going, yeah. I think it opened last night.
And so, you going to matinee or are you going in the evening? Do you know?
4:15.
Yeah, I see. Will you have popcorn there?
Of course. It's once a year we try to.
Yeah.
The kids want to go to a movie. We used to do it at Christmas. Christmas is hectic now that they're married or engaged, and now a baby. So that's why 4:15.
How old's your grandbaby now? Your granddaughter, right?
Granddaughter, 7 weeks today.
Wow.
Yeah. She's a mess.
I'll bet she is. What's her name again?
Little Bit.
Little Bit.
I think I'm Pop Pop.
What's her nickname?
Little Bit.
Well, that's great.
But I think I'm Pop Pop.
Well, I'll await your review of that movie.
Okay.
Before I make a decision about it.
It's my son's 26th birthday on Sunday, so
cool.
It's kind of a little.
So you're doing a lot of
little family. Just have to do it all at once nowadays.
Oh yeah, you got to. Yeah, once they get scattered, you got to take those opportunities.
Yeah.
So let's go, folks, back to 1965. Specifically, July 10th, the day that this song by the Rolling Stones hit number one for 4 consecutive weeks. I'm talking about in the U.S., folks. That was big. I can't get no satisfaction, no. I can't get no satisfaction, 'cause I try, and I try, and I try, and I try, but I can't get no. I can't get no. When I'm driving in my car and that man comes on the radio and he's telling me more and more about some useless information supposed to fire my imagination. I can't get no. Oh no, no, no. Hey, 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 hey. That's what I say. I can't get no I can't get no satisfaction, but I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no. I can't get no. When I'm watching my TV and that man comes on to tell me how white my shirts can be. Well, he can't be a man 'cause he doesn't smoke the same cigarettes as me. I can't get no, 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 no. Hey, 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 almost got it right. That's what I say. Well, I can't get no satisfaction, no. I can't get no satisfaction, but I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no. can't get no. When I'm a riding around the world, and I'm a doing this and I'm a signing that, trying to make some girl who tells me, baby brother, come back later next week, 'cause you see, I'm a losing streak. I can't get no. No, no, no. Hey, hey, hey. That's what I say. That I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction, but I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no. I can't get no. I can't get no. I can't get no. I can't get no satisfaction. No satisfaction. No satisfaction. Yeah. No satisfaction. The same year, the same day, July the 10th, Wilson Pickett released his signature song, In the Midnight Hour. Also, later had an album by the same name. Obviously, this is the title song. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, when my love comes a tumbling down. Gonna wait till the midnight hour, when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you, and do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. Oh yes I am. Oh yes I am. One more thing I wanna say right here. I'm gonna wait till the stars come out and see that twinkle in your eyes. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, when my love begins to shine. You're the only girl I know that really, really loves me so, in the midnight hour, yeah. Oh, in the midnight hour, yeah. All right, play it for me one more time. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes a tumbling down. Get on the right chord, boy. Gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love begins to shine. Just you and I, oh baby. Just you and I, nobody around, baby. Just you and I. All right, you know I'm gonna hold you in my arms. Just you and I, in the midnight hour. Oh baby, in the midnight hour. Wilson Pickett, God rest his soul. And July the 10th, 1947 was the birthday, is the birthday of Arlo Guthrie, who's still alive and well, but the son of Woody Guthrie. But his signature hit, and a huge hit it was City of New Orleans, written by Steve Goodman, that incredible songwriter who died of leukemia in his 30s. And same guy that wrote You Never Even Call Me By My Name, that David Allen Coe song. Incredible songwriter, but had quite a sense of humor about his own disease. He called himself Cool Hand Luke for leukemia, and but succumbed to the disease. I think he may have been 36, maybe even younger. But he wrote this song, but he ran into Arlo Guthrie in a bar one night, and so I want to pitch a song to you, Arlo, for you to record. And Arlo said, all right, here's the condition. You buy me a beer. I'll listen to the song as long as it takes me to drink that beer. Well, suffice it to say, he slowed down the sipping on the beer once he started hearing what he was hearing, this incredible song. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rail. There's 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls in from Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms and fields, passing towns that have no names, and freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of a rusted automobile. Good morning, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done, dealing cards with the old man in the club car. A penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. I can feel the wheels a-grumbling neath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. And the mothers with their babes asleep go rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans. We're changing cars from Memphis, Tennessee. We're halfway home and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness rolling down to the sea. And all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again. The passengers will please refrain. This train has got the disappearing railroad blues. So good night, America, how are you? I said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Thank you, folks. Brian, thank you for letting me go over. Apologize. We'll see you, Lord willing, next week. God bless you all.